Hey, good afternoon. This is Kigali, Rwanda. My name is Didier and you are on Yukadi TV. Today is Cornell's University graduation. Welcome at Yukadi TV. Enjoy the party.
I have a message
to Rwanda, as this is such an important industry to the country, and it's a country that is really growing and developing in an exciting way.
So in this room represents our first 10 cohorts.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Keith. Yes, I'm actually a graduate, to be honest. That's the most important thing today for me to be.
Congratulations. I have a message for you. God has sent me to you. I have a message for you. God has sent me to you. Listen, them say, them tell you say you can never be the one. But God say, make I tell you say now you him choose in 1 month, in 1 week. You will sing a new song in 2 days, a lesser than you will hear. Congratulations.
We're also joined here today by our first 5 cohorts, a small but mighty group that graduated in 2019. They are here as they will be receiving their specialization certificates today. So in this room represents our first 10 cohorts, which is over 400 graduates. Thank you. Over 400 graduates represented in this room today. Graduates, this is your day. It's your time to congratulate yourselves and recognize yourselves and your peers for your accomplishments. And we encourage you during the day to take lots of pictures and share this experience with your friends and colleagues. You can see on no, that's me. I didn't realize I was on the screen. Earlier, there was a screen that had some hashtags, and that will be put back up at some point during the ceremony. We would encourage you to use those hashtags and spread the word about the MasterCard Foundation, Panga Zaza Initiative, and your experience with Cornell University. And now it is my pleasure to introduce our first speaker. Rika Rugamba is the country head for MasterCard Foundation in Rwanda. Rika comes to the foundation with deep expertise across multiple facets of the hospitality and tourism industry. For more than 10 years, she's been active across the hospitality and tourism sector as an independent consultant, a leader within nonprofits, and an entrepreneur. Previously, Rika was the head of tourism conservation at the Rwanda Development Board, where her responsibilities included tourism investment, promotion, tourism marketing, and stakeholder coordination. She served on multiple national and regional boards within the sector and has a deep network across Rwanda and the region. At the core, she is an entrepreneur that combines the passion for leadership, entrepreneurship, and social impact. Rika holds a bachelor's degree in social sciences from Cornell University and an MBA from the Oklahoma Christian University. Rika, unfortunately, was unable to join us in person today, but she has sent her well wishes in a short video.
427 graduates. 427 graduates. Now, that is the number of all of you graduating today. And if there's someone out there questioning the resilience of the people working in probably the most affected economic sector by the COVID-19 pandemic, they have the answer today in this room. It is the answer that is given by all of you, the 427 of you, and also the major institutional players, the companies, the entrepreneurs, and the public sector who have contributed to shaping tourism in Rwanda up to this date and even during the pandemic. When I heard the news of the ceremony happening today, it got me thinking about how almost 2 years ago, the world was shutting down. Planes were being grounded in airports all over the world. Corridors of hotels were empty. Restaurants, bars, everything that we knew as life as usual was closed. It got me thinking along the discussions, the long discussions that we had with the government, with the tourism chamber, different stakeholders, MSMEs especially, on what it would take to formulate a proper response to provide adequate support in this difficult time to the players of the industry. Actors were severely affected by the pandemic, yet you refused to be defeated, rolled up your sleeves, leading us to this wonderful day, which resonates as one of the brightest days for our beloved tourism sector. The pandemic has also proven that there is need for us to be innovative and strategize ways in which we can develop Rwanda as a tourism destination, tapping into the various attractions across the country while leveling up the competition and leveraging technology. And while the road to full recovery is still long, we strongly believe that the skills and knowledge gained during these 10 months of training will help you rethink the value proposition as a country and improve the quality of the current tourism offering. I would like to express our sincere gratitude to Cornell University for the support that you have provided to the tourism and hospitality sector in Rwanda. The knowledge and skills you have provided will ensure that all actors are able to propose and provide quality products and services that correspond to the branding strategy of Rwanda and that have the capacity to attract and retain travelers and tourists. I would also like to thank the government of Rwanda through the Rwanda Development Board for building up a brand that contributes to our country's goals and which has proven to be a strong force for inclusive growth, attraction of local and foreign investors, and job creation for the benefit of young Rwandans. To Cornell and to the Rwanda Development Board, I have no doubt that your joint contribution gives our tourism industry its best chance to compete at global level. The MasterCard Foundation launched Handa Hazaza 3 years ago with a goal to equip 30,000 young men and women in Rwanda with the skills they need to transition into jobs in the tourism and hospitality sector. Handa Hazaza also aims at supporting entrepreneurs for small businesses in the sector through increased access to financial services and business development skills training so that they can create new employment opportunities for young people, especially young women. Reflecting on this goal today brings me immense joy as this ceremony is clearly a success in our journey. Allow me to close this address by congratulating all the graduates of this program and calling upon all of you in this room today to send a loud and clear message that Rwanda's tourism sector has never been stronger, and together we keep on being stronger and stronger. Thank you all for your kind attention and have a wonderful afternoon.
Good afternoon. Thank you so much, Keith. Yes, I'm actually available, to be honest. That's the most important thing today for me, to be standing and sitting here as one of the graduates receiving certificates. I specialized in hotel revenue management. I love money, but so that's how I need to say it. Cost is moving. On behalf of RDB, of course, I stand here to also speak for the institution that has been partnering with the MasterCard Foundation, and also the Hazaza program, and also Cornell University. We first of all want to thank the MSF for MasterCard Foundation for the thought of Rwanda, for the thought of the University, and brought the program here in Rwanda. So I know they are spreading all over Africa, but the starting point was Rwanda. I think they know that Rwanda we have a policy of what we call a proof of concept. Proof of concept is like you can start your thing here and see if it works out. So if it works out, you can spread it over other countries. So it's certainly Rwanda. We really thank them for that particular focus of starting with Rwanda and now spreading over Africa. Excuse me. Of course, they are all good throughout the partners. Well, maybe because I'm a beneficiary, I think this is one of the best programs. Not that I'm in the front of the team. It's one of the best programs I think I've really liked as a professional in the industry. Holding a master's in tourism and hospitality, a bachelor's degree in hospitality, whatever, being in the industry, it was not sufficient, or it was not enough for me not to want to join the program. I don't know if the statement is correct, but that was not enough that should keep me away from joining the program. So I still joined the program, having all that background, and I've learned a lot from the program as a person and as an individual and as a professional in the career. Standing here for RDB, of course, generally, you know, RDB, we are there to capacitate to the private sector. That's one of our core mandate, the private sector enabling the environment. But one of the, you know, activities that you have within RDB, within that framework, is the promotion of tourism and hospitality industry. I think you know the current Rwanda strategy for tourism is about high-end type of tourism strategy, whereby we are looking at, you know, high-end lodges, high-end hospitality establishments, hotels, 5-star, 4-star, even beyond 5-star, if ever exist, so that we can target the people who can spend, and you can understand why my focus on revenue management is still coming in. So we want the tourists who can really spend, you know, a lot of money when they come here and spend enough time. Yes, that's correct. We are looking at an average spend of over 300 USD per day. So you understand what I mean, that type of person we are looking at. And that's why you have some lodges, I'm sure we have representatives here, or maybe some graduates here, from the lodges that can charge up to 2,000, 3,000 USD a night. And the lodges are full now and then. If you probably want to book a room in a week time, you might not get, you know, a vacancy. So that translates into the need of meeting, you know, the demand. So we created the strategy. We are getting the demand. Now the demand has to be satisfied of what we are offering. So therefore, the service delivery, the services we are delivering will actually sustain the strategy that we set in place as a government. So if you don't have the right capacity in terms of human resources, I don't think you are going to achieve the objectives of the strategy. So we shall fail definitely. So we welcome so much the idea of MasterCard, of capacity building within the industry. I think through various partners, for sure they are contributing in one way or another. And that was very much welcome because we are looking at what we have at the moment and we need to upgrade, we need to compete. And I know competition should always be focused. So whether you like it or not, but we need to be able to position ourselves to be able to deliver to the expected from our client. To the graduates, of course, we thank you to have joined. I think it was a struggle from the beginning with, I think, Cornell, and even other partners who are not probably Rwandan, struggling to get recruits, to get candidates, due to probably people not knowing the names of various, stakeholders. And I think Linda should be proud now that, Cornell is a very well-known, I think, institution in Rwanda, probably across the region here. But from the beginning, I think we chatted about it some time ago when we met, 2 days ago. I also had to go and Google Cornell when Kim booked a meeting with me to talk about this program. I had to Google the institution. Yet Cornell, is a man. So I Googled it because even some students or approached potential students were calling us for a kind of recognition as a government, whether we know this institution. So a person like me, who really has done, all the schooling, I mean, I've traveled, but I didn't know Cornell per se. So I had to Google it. When I Googled it, I found out it was among probably the best 2 or 3 universities in terms of hospitality in the world. So if you talk of top 3, so you can be first, second, or third, but let's say top 3 in the world. So I was so surprised, and I said, I think we are so fortunate to have had this institution present here to train our people. I think it carries a lot in terms of the industry, in terms of the investors that come here. They will always look at whether they are able to get competent human resources. And I think when you carry that name with you, it carries a lot of weight and it adds value to the potential employers and the investors. So maybe I will end with 2 points. Professionalism. It's something that we want to develop, we are trying to develop in our industry, and that's part of my core mandate as a department, overall, but personally in a department, we're looking at how we can professionalize the industry through using people who have a background in hospitality, who are educated in the career. But we are all aware that we have so many people who have joined the industry without probably, background in the schooling in the hospitality, and they are doing well. Yes, probably, yes or no. But we know they are there, and we are not there to tell them you go back. If you've done medicine or teaching, go back to teaching. So we still need to keep you in the industry. But we still want you to be a professional, to understand the principles of the profession. And I think the bridge gap, this program of MasterCard has come to bridge that gap. Because hopefully if we form an association or a professional body that is going to look into how we professionalize, how we maintain people with certificates and degrees in the industry. So I think the Cornell certificate is going to be one of the savior to some of the people who will be left out by the policy that we're looking at. I think some of the people understand one thing I'm trying to get to. So to end, I think it's probably a request to Cornell University. I don't know exactly how long it's probably it will be forever. The MasterCard program, maybe forever, maybe it will end sometime. But I think Cornell has been there for so many years, it is still there. So you're in education business. Maybe you need to think how we can still sustain this, program. I don't know, in one way or another, through scholarships, through something. But we continue to offer, upgrading skills to the Rwandans through certification, through online or other platforms. But I think we still need your presence, even beyond, MasterCard Foundation.
That is why my road looks like this, and it is much longer than yours. Cornell University and the Cornell'S Johnson College of Business are so happy to be here and to see all of you and congratulate you on your success. As you all know, not everyone who started the certificate programs actually completed all the coursework necessary to earn these certificates. So the fact that you did is a really, really big deal. Don't ever underestimate what you managed to accomplish. And today, I want you to not only be proud of yourself and celebrate for yourselves, but take a minute to think about the names of people who have helped you, who have supported you, who have helped you in ways to help you get where you are today. None of us ever accomplished something monumental all on our own. So take a moment, think of those names, your family, your friends, your work colleagues, your teachers, not just the ones in this program, but throughout your education. They have all helped you get to this point. And today is a day to remember them and remember to thank them and bring them into this celebration as well. The idea of recognizing that support and service that others around us help us to get to where we are, that's part of the values of the Nolan School of Hotel Administration at Cornell University. This coming year, our hotel school celebrates its 100th anniversary. So we have been in the hospitality business for a century. And one of our early supporters was Ellsworth M. Statler. He was himself a hotel entrepreneur who 100 years ago had founded the largest chain of hotels of the day. And Statler's motto, which is now our hotel school's motto, is that life is service. The one who progresses is the one who gives others a little bit more, a little better service. And having earned a Cornell certificate in service and hospitality, this is now your motto to embrace and to demonstrate that life is service and the one who progresses is the one who gives others a little bit more. Our Nolan School of Hotel Administration, where the courses that you all took were developed, is one of 3 schools in our college. As you see the Cornell Johnson College of Business banners, the hotel school is one of 3 sister schools. The other 2 being the Cornell MBA school, our Johnson Graduate School of Management, and then our 3rd sister school is the Dyson School of Applied Economics and Management. And that school focuses on bettering the world through business. So these 3 schools that make up our college are just one of 16 colleges and schools that make up Cornell University at large. And so you are now part of a hotel school education as part of our Cornell S.C. Johnson College of Business and part of Cornell University at large. And we have had people ask, why is Cornell here in Rwanda partnering with the MasterCard Foundation to provide this certificate education program? And the answer is because this is part of the charge that our founder of Cornell University made when he created the university. So in 1868, Ezra Cornell founded Cornell University, and he said, I would found an institution where any person can find instruction in any study. And so with the support of MasterCard Foundation, we are able to put those words into practice, any person, any study. Cornell University has been an international institution for many, many years. It was the first American university to set up an office specifically for international students, which it did back 85 years ago in 1936, having special services and support for students who come from all over the world. And today, Cornell University staff and faculty come from 90 different countries around the globe, and the students on campus in Ithaca represent 116 different countries. Importantly, and why we are here today, is because now we have advanced even further in our educational mission in that we can use online blended learning programs like this one to bring Cornell University to you and bring our education and our motto of any person, any study to where you live and you work. And we are so pleased and so proud for how you welcomed us into your homes, into your community, to let us partner with you in this education. And I would just say that as you continue in your careers, that you remember, again, those who supported and served you, celebrate them, thank them, remember that life is service, and remember how proud Cornell University is of all of you and what you have accomplished here. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you, Linda. Oh, goodness, everybody's taller than me. And I keep on forgetting to take off my hats. There. All right. So, you know, we would have loved to bring all of our senior faculty and administrators from Cornell University here today, but unfortunately not everyone could make it. So the Dean of the Cornell S.C. Johnson College of Business and the Dean of the Cornell Peter and Stephanie Nolan School of Hotel Administration have recorded a brief message to share with you all today.
I am so excited to congratulate you on your huge success in completing the Certificate of Hospitality Management. Thank you for representing the Nolan School of Hotel Administration at the Cornell S.C. Johnson College of Business for your commitment to professional excellence in this course. Now, the skills you've acquired through the Cornell Panga Azaza program will benefit you in your work, and these skills will grow and develop as you use them. So we look forward to hearing from you as your careers develop. This year, the Nolan School of Hotel Administration will celebrate 100 years of training professionals who bring their top-tier service and management skills to hospitality businesses all over the world. We know you will represent us well. On behalf of all of the faculty and staff, all of our best wishes and congratulations again.
You've had to juggle your personal and professional commitments alongside your diligent work in this rigorous program of study. This hasn't been easy, but I know that we all are so proud of your achievements, as should you be, and your families and friends. The Cornell S.C. Johnson College of Business is a very special college of business, in which our students see how business can be a force for good in the world. What I know is that you are all professionals dedicated to advancing your training and knowledge. You are leaders who know how critically important it is to collaborate, to be inclusive, and to be respectful of others for any business to really make a positive difference. And you are committed to ongoing growth and development throughout your careers. I feel strongly and proudly that you share all those Cornell values with us now. So I say to you once again, tuition me mwese, and do take care, and please accept my best wishes for your continued professional success.
I would like to introduce your student speaker to the stage. Naisa Wesse has been spent over 10 years in the hospitality industry. She serves as the Director of Sales and Revenue Optimization at the Radisson Blu Hotel and Kigali Convention Center. She holds a bachelor's degree in business, economics, and finance from the Independent University of Kigali and is pursuing an MBA at the University of Suffolk in the United Kingdom. Nice is a graduate of our 10th cohort. Please join me in welcoming Nice to the stage.
For all of us, everyone who has been part of this journey that started in the middle of so many things that were going on worldwide and who were affected in different our companies that we work for, the hotels, any tourism or hospitality industry that was represented or affected in different ways. So thank you very much. I would like to also thank Rika Rigamba, who is not with us today, but she left her remarks virtually earlier and with the MasterCard Foundation that she represents. I'd like to thank RDB with Emmanuel Salimana, who is the head of tourism and regulation department at RDB. I'd like to thank Professor Linda Barrington, who is the associate dean and external relations at Cornell University, the Johnson School of Business. I would like to thank Kim and her team. Probably I'll come back to that. I think we had an unsurmounted experience with the course, and we cannot really thank you enough. I would like to thank distinguished guests who are in this room, part of the tourism and hospitality industry in Rwanda, everyone who has represented them. And I would like to finally thank my fellow graduates this afternoon. Thank you very much. Great. So yeah, thank you very much for taking the challenge. Thank you very much for being part of this course. When I was told that I was going to be part of this excellent afternoon and be a speaker, I really didn't know where to start from. You know, I was like, what am I going to talk about? Am I going to speak about the challenges that we went through as the industry, as Rwanda in particular, when things were basically closed and there was nothing going on here? And I was like, maybe let me leave that on the side because everyone knows what it felt like. I really wouldn't bring anything new on the table, but instead I said I'm going to speak to my fellow graduates this afternoon and really say something to them, part of what my experience was in the class itself. So yeah, not too long ago that we thought this kind of gathering was not going to be possible again, you know. Being here in person, the journey was excellent. The class, the content, the courses were really tapping onto things that we live on a daily basis. And completing one by one was really an experience that we thought was a milestone. But we never knew this day would come. You know, we never knew we'll ever celebrate in person with everyone who is in this room. And here we are this afternoon. So it's an exciting day. Thank you very much. This day is for us, this day is for the graduates, definitely. But as one of the people, I think Linda herself said that we should really remember the people who supported us, someone who really carried the hand with you, that person who bought maybe a bundle of internet at home when you were doing your class at home, or something else, any other person who really helped us during this journey. So I have a few that I'm going to also recognize this afternoon. I will start from you, yourself. You know, I think it was a matter of, I think it was something that someone was supposed to really take by hand, hold it and say, yes, everything else is shutting down, but I'm going to challenge myself extra and go do something, like really learn a new course and take a certificate or something like that. So this afternoon, the person who's supposed to be really thanked is you yourself. So thank you very much. Secondly, I would like to really take this opportunity to thank our employers. Personally, I think we were participated in this program because of our employers who believed in it. They believed in the participating and also focusing where the country is focusing as Rwanda. Bringing MasterCard on board, also bringing the Cornell University on board, offering what you do best to the Rwandan community, and our employers could not do anything less than just participating and really putting all of us forward. So thank you very much for all the employers in Rwanda. I think it was a good decision. I would also like to thank the Cornell University team, Rwanda team. I would include Kim, if she may allow me. I think Kim, Kimberly, I have EVELYN, I have Henry and Liane. I think those are the people that we dealt with on a regular basis. They felt really close to us. It's as if they knew us in person, and all the things, all the missed deadlines, literally all the things that really happened never upset them. They were there with us. We were present in class, and it never diminished anything on the experience itself. So thank you very much for the patience, the dedication, and the chance you gave us. Thank you. I would also like to thank the RDB for this partnership they did with MasterCard and Cornell University together. I think knowing Rwanda and knowing what the perception of hospitality was 10, 20 years ago, I would say, and looking at it now, it's a completely different perspective. I personally was part of it 10 years ago, and I'm here, and I can tell you I'm proud of one of them. So I know that we have different stories here, but everyone will be so proud to say what they went through and where they are today, and it's a milestone, as you already stated, and we're very, very proud of it. So thank you, RDB, for supporting all the Rwandan visions and everyone who was part of it, but they never really owned it proudly. And here we are saying that we are in the right profession, and we cannot wait to go and make a difference outside. Last but not least, I'd like to thank the MasterCard Foundation for the supreme commitment to this industry and to Rwanda in general. Through its Kangahazaza initiative, you allowed us to really grasp everything that was given to the rest of the world, and Rwanda was left behind. As Emmanuel said earlier, Cornell University is one, I'll put it number one. Sorry. Yeah, it's among the really top universities that you can go to for hospitality and tourism industry, and giving us that experience here in Rwanda through its initiative is something that we cannot really put a price tag on. So thank you very much for giving us that experience. Thank you very much for giving us that chance. And we cannot, as I said, we cannot wait to give it back to the country that gave us that chance and that supreme platform to experience, and to also go back to give it back to our fellow colleagues at work and different communities that we come from. So thank you very much, MasterCard, and everyone else represented in there. And as I was thinking earlier as well about what I'm going to do as a person, I say, yes, I have done things my way or maybe other way previously before joining this program. But this, for me, yes, is a time to celebrate and be happy, but at the same time, I feel like we are challenged to go back and reignite everything that has been going on in our own community.
Locust Gate, forgive my pronunciation, I cannot mention the names. Cohort 6, that is Hotel Revenue Management. Congratulations. Move on to Cohort 6, Financial Management, and we have one gentleman, a marvel unique woman.
Have you guys graduate, and I remember each and everyone from the beginning with the from boot camp. Now we are graduating. Congratulations once again. So dear, now I'm going to introduce you cohort 8 and 9. You should be proud of your achievement now. Please rise and make noise. I'm going to start from hotel revenue management. Zephyrin Mujawamari, please make your way to the stage and have a group picture. Marie-Providence de Sabinema, Jacqueline Mourissa, Marie-Aimée Mouroza, Claudine Mwekatete, Divine Ouamahoro, Richard Nyongabo, Sophie Ishimwe, Edmond Kalisa, Ndoli Ndabukuye, Aline Tuiseni. Those are the people who have graduated from hotel revenue management. Anita Anthony, Jean-Claude Nishimwe, Zephyrine Kizere, Josephine Shelia, Placide Iratukunda, Alma Muganga, Augustine Habinwani, Florent Mugisha, Saldo Wamwezi, Esperance Mushimimana, Emi Kuzuzo, Penina Hobson, Joseline Kabatesi, Sandrine Umar. Those are the people who have specialized in marketing. Congratulations, guys. Singimana, Betty Miyahabimana,
to Rwanda, as this is such an important industry to the country, and it's a country that is really growing and developing in an exciting way for tourism and hospitality.
How long will the lessons last?
Say it again.
How long will the courses last?
So to complete the full program is 8 months. But it's a self-paced. Each class has online components, and so the students work on, while they're doing their regular jobs, they are also working to complete their classwork at home, or they can come into the classroom that we have in Kigali Heights to get assistance from our instructors. And then we have some sessions and courses where we have faculty from Cornell University campus in Ithaca, New York, beam in via video to have some conversation and synchronous courses and classes as well.
Among the other African countries, how many do Cornell University have operations?
This is the only country in Africa where we have this program.